It's time for Evanston Red Devil Sports live on mylocalradio.com and on the radio with KNYN 99.1 FM. Evanston Red Devil Sports is brought to you by Trona Valley Federal Credit Union, Uintah County School District Number 1, Bear River Dental, Rocky Mountain Yeti, Western Wyoming Community College and Uintah BOCES Number 1, Ready, Mountain West Business Solutions, the University of Wyoming, Evanston Regional Hospital, Cache Valley Visitors Bureau, Dr. McKay Frankham, the Best Western Dunmar Inn and Legal Tender Restaurant, Westar Printing and Rocky Mountain Sign, Freeway Tire, the Come On Inn in Casper, and by Dr. Todd Hoover. And now it's time to sit back and relax as we take you to the action with the voice of the Evanston Red Devils, Elan Olliff.
And good morning and welcome back to the Les Schwab Plains Tires broadcast booth. Elan Olliff coming to you live from Green River, Wyoming at Lincoln Middle School for the opening day of the 2023 Flaming Gorge Classic. This is always a highlight on the calendar for the Wyoming basketball season. And today the Evanston Red Devils open up their games. We start on the girls' side with them taking on the Rawlins Outlaws. Both of these teams going 0-3 over the first weekend and are looking for that first win. Last time these two teams played, it was a really close game and a really exciting one. We'll tell you all about it when we come back after this on our pregame show, brought to you by Cazins, Ace, and Furanture. You're tuned in to a First Bank of Wyoming presentation of Red Devil basketball, live on mylocalradio.com, KNYN, and the My Local Radio Sports Network.
Helpful, friendly, and knowledgeable, the staff at Cazins Ace Hardware is ready to assist with any home improvement project. Cazins Ace Hardware, the helpful place, has expanded their store and inventory to meet your every need. Next time you're updating, painting, or maintaining your home, or you're in need of small engine repair on your lawnmower, chainsaw, or snowblower, visit Cazins Ace Hardware at 800 Front Street in Evanston.
Our community. We love it, we live it, we support it. Trona Valley is your local credit union, and we're proud to invest in relationships that go far beyond banking. We're proud to invest in the lives of our young members.
Get back to feeling your best with Evanston Regional Hospital Physical Therapy. If you find yourself struggling with pain or limited mobility in your everyday life, your recovery starts here. With a personalized treatment plan just for you, our experienced physical therapists will help you every step of the way to reach your goals and get back to doing what you love. Call us today to schedule an appointment. Evanston Regional Hospital, helping you get your life back.
Great signage is an important component to any successful business. It lets your customers know they have arrived at your doors, and it's a constant advertisement of who you are. When you install LED signage, you're taking it one step further. The ability to create color messages that move is an attention grabber. Plus, you can change the message whenever you would like. Make your business stand out with an LED sign from Rocky Mountain Sign, providing service, installation, and maintenance on all signage. Rocky Mountain Sign, licensed in Wyoming and Utah. Call today for a quote, 307-789-5202.
The perfect mix of different ingredients can create the most delicious creation. Successful people have the ability to bring many different individuals together who work, collaborate, show kindness, use problem-solving skills, and include each individual's talents and gifts to create new inventions, compose beautiful music, and find ways to make the world a better place. At Uintah County School District Number 1, we work together every day to promote student success. Uintah County School District Number 1, Pathway to Excellence.
We're off to the rodeo. My Local Rodeo is proud to bring you live streaming coverage of high school rodeo from Utah and Wyoming, as well as the Intermountain Icebreaker of the National High School Rodeo Association's Western Legacy Series in 2023 and 2024. If you're interested in becoming a broadcast sponsor and advertising your business to the most loyal group of viewers in the country, you won't find a better opportunity. Call us today to claim your spot, 307-789-8116. That's 307-789-8116. We're off to the rodeo.
And we welcome you back to the Les Schwab Plains Tires broadcast booth as we get set for our scene set today, brought to you on our pregame show, brought to you by Cazins, Ace, and Furanture. For the Evanston Red Devils, they come in 0-3 after dropping games to Natrona County High School, to Cheyenne South, and Laramie. Rawlins 0-3 at their opening week tournament as well last year. The new stats aren't available quite yet, but last year Rawlins averaged just under 35 points a game. Evanston just over 40 points per game. Team defense was in favor of the Red Devils, 43.5 to 54.5 points per game. Shooting percentage 29% for Evanston, just a hair over 26 for Rawlins. But the rebounds, again, we talked about it last year. This is where Evanston created some separation. But as you'll hear in our pregame coaches show, brought to you by Jake Major with the Bullock Agency of Wyoming, that has been something that the Red Devils are going to have to improve if they want to make that their calling card again. A lot of those rebound leaders for the Red Devils last year were seniors, so they are not back this year. Leads returning scorer for the Red Devils this year, Emmy Fessler, 5.4 points per game, but unofficially I have J.C. Bardsley with around 8 points per game average. Kennedy O'Melia, 7.9 points per game, is the leading returning scorer. She actually led the Outlaws last year. Last time these two teams met was 366 days ago, December 15th, 2023, where Evanston got a 43-34 win thanks to some great play by, of course, Ellie Acey, Hallie Brady, and Kendall Fessler. That whole senior class really helping the Red Devils get that first win of the season. That's exactly what they're looking to do here this morning. That's your scene set. We're going to step aside. When we come back, we will continue with our pregame show. It's brought to you by Cazins, Ace, and Furanture. Ace is a place with the helpful hardware. Folks, we'll be right back after this. You're tuned in to a First Bank of Wyoming presentation of Red Devil basketball live on mylocalradio.com, KNYN, and the My Local Radio Sports Network.
When you drive on the best tires that are rotated, balanced, and inflated properly, you can save money two ways. The best tires can reduce wear and tear on your vehicle. That saves you money in the long run. The best tires can also improve your overall miles per gallon. That helps you save every time to fill up at the pump. At Freeway Tire in Evanston, we offer the best tires with the best service for every vehicle. Make sure you're running on the best tires you can. Visit Freeway Tire today, 217 Bear River Drive, Evanston.
Precision, the quality, condition, or fact of being exact and accurate.
Precision is important. Scoring the next point, making the perfect shot, getting the best score. And when you think of your dentist, you want precision to be the first word that comes to mind. That's why patients are so pleased with Dr. McKay Frankum. He provides precision family dentistry at reasonable prices to every patient. Dr. McKay Frankum, call today for an appointment.
Call Dr. McKay Frankum at 789-8910.
Evanston Walmart. You'll find all the tools students need to succeed. Our team is committed to providing quality products and an excellent shopping experience. Stop in today. 125 North 2nd Street, Evanston. Walmart. Save money, live better.
The very best place to stay when you visit Evanston, Wyoming. Best Western Dunmar Inn. This amazing hotel is located on 10 beautiful acres and offers clean, comfortable rooms with amazing beds, a fitness center, an outdoor pool, open in the summer, and a wonderful on-site restaurant that provides a complimentary breakfast with every stay, all at an affordable rate. Whenever your travels bring you to Evanston, Wyoming, make all your room reservations at the Best Western Dunmar Inn, 1601 Harrison Drive.
Participating in sports, there's always a lot to talk about performing at the top of your game. I'd like to expand on that and ask, how about performing at the top of your game in every part of your life? This is Dr. Todd Hoover with Hoover Chiropractic. I offer solutions to help improve all aspects of your game called life. Pain management, migraines, allergies, emotional release, nutritional supplements based on blood tests, and improved athletic performance. To help you perform at the top of your game every day, call today to schedule an appointment in Evanston or in Kemmer. Hoover Chiropractic, 307-789-0043.
want to further your education? Are you thinking of attending college? You can start now here in Evanston. Western Evanston Outreach provides students with a low-cost alternative to leaving town. Western offers a variety of degrees including nursing, EAS, and our brand new cybersecurity, also offering a variety of certificate programs that can be completed all right here in Evanston. Western Evanston Outreach, we are your local community college.
And we welcome you back to the Les Schwab Plains Tires broadcast booth. Elan, Olliff coming to you live from Lincoln Middle School here at Green River, Wyoming. Well, I was just looking during the break, and they have released the first stat report of the season. So we'll go ahead and kind of correct those stats. Evanston comes in 29 points per game, allowing 54 points per game after the first three showdowns. For the Red Devils, they come in shooting 28.8% and a 48.5% free throw percentage. For rebounding, Evanston, 23.5 rebounds per game, 6 boards offensively, 17 boards for the defensive side. And it is J.C. Bardsley who is leading scoring with 12 points per game. That is actually good enough for fourth right now in the 4A West Conference. For the Rawlins Outlaws, they come in averaging 32.3 points per game offensively, but giving up 54 points per game. Shooting percentage, Rawlins down. They actually don't have that listed here. So you look at the defense. So we just got offense and defense averaging averaging 32 points per game and giving up 54 points per game. So that's how that looks. For the Outlaws, their lead scorer, looking it up really, really fast, it does look like it is Kennedy Malia yet again. So that's how those new stats kind of stack up now. As we get ready for our pregame coaches show, brought to you by Jake Major with the Bullock Agency Wyoming. When we come back, we'll have Coach Roy Barker of the Evanston Red Devils. You're tuned in to a First Bank of Wyoming presentation of Red Devil basketball live on mylocalradio.com, KNYN, and the My Local Radio Sports Network.
The best trips away from home always come when you know you're among friends. This is Coulter Patterson, General Manager at the Come On In Hotel and Suites in Casper, Wyoming. I invite you to stay with us every time you're here. We've got the absolute best staff. Lots of our team members have been working together for years, and we feel like we're a happy family. I guarantee you'll feel that when you come stay with us. We're always glad that you choose the Come On In, and we'll do everything to make your stay comfortable and relaxing. The Come On In Hotel and Suites is the best place to stay because we have the best staff in Casper. Come on in today.
Explore Logan, Utah. We've got so much awesomeness, I don't know where to begin. Your hotel is only 10 minutes from the gorgeous National Forest for hiking and biking, birdwatching, and wildflower spying. Logan is Utah's heart of the arts with more than 253 live professional performances this summer and free concerts every weekday. Catch the Garters Market and tons of festivals and fun. Head to Logan. You won't break the bank on less than a tank. ExploreLogan.com.
Ready has provided safety and excellence in industrial construction and support services since 1982. From insulation and scaffolding to paintings and coatings, our crews are standing by to assist with new construction, maintenance projects, facility shutdowns, and more. Contact us today to ensure your assets are protected and functional. Interested in joining our team? Visit ReadyUSA.com. We are ready.
With 25 years of successful industry experience, Mountain West Business Solutions looks forward to providing all of our customers with exceptional service, industry-leading technology, and a one-of-a-kind buying experience. Having your office equipped with the right technology makes all the difference in the world. With a lower cost per print, we will supply you with the right technology for the best price. Great people, great products, and great service. Mountain West Business Solutions.
Risk takers. Adventure seekers, optimists, authentic people with the fire in belly and greatness in their hearts. You'll find them here, in a place where the spirit of the cowboy lives and thrives.
I am a cowboy.
I am a cowboy.
Soy vaquera. The world needs more cowboys.
When you have an appointment with the dentist, it's reassuring to know that you're going to be seen by experienced, well-trained professionals. At Bear River Dental in Evanston, Dr. Lester, Dr. Owens, and Dr. Welch check every box. Plus, they're really nice people. Their passion to provide excellent dental care is reflected in everything from state-of-the-art equipment to professional, hard-working staff. Choose the professionals at Bear River Dental, serving patients of all ages. Call today to schedule an appointment.
Here with Evanston Red Devil basketball coach Roy Barker, Coach Barker with the girls team. Coach, it's been a minute since we've talked with you after that game against South. Talk to me real quick about how practice has gone this week in preparation for the upcoming Flaming Gorge tournament.
You know, we've been able to work on the things that obviously were glaring problems for us at the Casper tournament. You know, we've been able to, look at some film, see where our strengths are, see where our weaknesses are, and then being able to fix those. And I think the girls are really focused and they're working on getting better. And I think that's part of having a young group, is that they are eager to get better and eager to learn. So it's been a positive week so far.
Coach, if you could, just tell us what you're able to, but health of the team overall heading into this tournament after the 3 games in Casper.
Yeah, we had some girls get banged up. Amy Fessler has a pretty severe ankle sprain. She probably won't. She's not going to play this week. She's still having trouble moving around. Emma Lonsway's ankle's healed up. She's going to be okay. We had some fingers. Those girls are going to be okay. Braylon Morrison, her thumb. That's the other one we're concerned about, and it was pretty severe. So she's kind of day by day right now. So we're coming out of it pretty well. The girls are doing a good job. We appreciate Jackie and all her efforts of getting our girls back, and other community members that are working with these girls. So we appreciate all of them.
You guys will open the tournament against Rawlins on Thursday morning. Of course, at this point in the season, it's not like the scouting of the other team is something like it is really, really heavy right now. But with all that being known, and what are you guys expecting from Rawlins?
Rawlins, I watched a little film on them. They've got 2 really good guards. They're little point guards. Number 4, I don't know her name. I apologize about that, but she's great. She's going to be very, very tough to handle. A good challenge for us. They're very well coached. I think they're very crisp in what they run, offensively and defensively. I think they're a little bit ahead of us right now, maybe because of the newness of my position and trying to teach the girls my principles. But with that being said, I think if we play hard, if we play a lot harder than we did, we play better defense and we rebound, I think we're going to have a great chance of competing in that game and competing very well. So.
Coach, besides being competitive and doing the things that you guys have kind of set as goals, right, what is that next step you guys are hoping to achieve this weekend?
Taking care of the basketball, obviously against pressure. I think we've been working a lot of that. We've been able to get up and down and really practice that, working on those fundamentals of getting out of double teams and the retreat dribble, little ball handling things that we've been working on. What was interesting is you watch the Natrona game. When Natrona, they were up 29 points, and the guy, he pulled off his press. Well, from that point on, we scored, I want to say, when they pulled off our press, we put up 23 points in a quarter and a half. So I think that was really positive for me to watch. It says, you know what, we are trying to execute our offense in the half court. If we can take care of the ball and against pressure and get us into our half court stuff, we were pretty successful. And so I think that's the key that we're working on offensively. Defensively, we have to up our defensive intensity. We've been really talking a lot about that. We're working on defensive intensity, being, every pass, you got to be moving and working together as a unit. And then we've got to rebound and box out. We're not a great rebounding team. We don't have a lot of length. We don't jump great, so we have to hold our positions and box out. So those are some of our focuses right now.
That's Coach Roy Barker, head coach for Evanston Lady Red Devil basketball. Coach, thank you so much for the time. Best of luck this weekend. We'll be pulling for you. Anything else before we wrap this one up?
No, we just appreciate everybody's support and for the girls and the boys, and I wish everybody else luck, the wrestlers and swimmers and boys basketball team. I hope we can all be successful this weekend.
A big thank you to Coach Roy Barker for joining us on the Les Schwab Plains Tires broadcast booth on our pregame show, brought to you by Jake Major with the Bulk Agency of Wyoming. When we come back on the Cazins, Ace, and Furanture pregame show, we'll give you the keys to the game, brought to you by Ellingford Brothers. We're about 9 minutes away from the start of this one. You're tuned in to a First Bank of Wyoming presentation of Red Devil basketball, live on mylocalradio.com, KNYN, and the My Local Radio Sports Network.
Hey there, I'm Jake Major, your local Medicare and insurance benefits advisor for the Bulk Agency of Wyoming. With over 25 years of experience protecting families in rural America, we understand the importance of having an affordable insurance coverage. Whether you're searching for extra coverage or looking to understand and switch your Medicare options, I can help you find a range of top-rated insurance companies and tailor-made packages based on your needs. Call me, Jake Major, today at 307-209-4685, and let's discuss your insurance options. We're the Bulk Agency of Wyoming, when benefits matter.
With over 45 years of experience, Dr. Casey Davis at Davis Chiropractic can provide you with a whole range of services, including spinal adjustment, cold laser treatments, platform vibration therapy, and more. Davis Chiropractic is open Monday through Friday, 9 a.m. to 5 p.m.
Trust, hard work, and experience is what you'll find at Brian's Muffler Shop in Evanston. Quality work at a great price. Brian's Muffler is the perfect fit for oil changes, stock and performance mufflers, and Anderson hitches and accessories. Call Brian's Muffler today, 789-7021.
When you're looking for great deals on a vehicle, you'll find them at Rocky Mountain Yeti in Evanston. With 2 locations to serve you, let your adventure start here. Rocky Mountain Yeti in Evanston, legend driven.
Quality is the one thing that you can always count on when you do business with Ellingford Brothers in Evanston. You always get high-quality products and friendly, knowledgeable service at Ellingford's. Stop in today, 199 County Road, Evanston.
And we welcome you back to the Les Schwab Plains Tires broadcast booth. Time for our keys to the game, brought to you by Ellingford Brothers. For all your cement, sand, and gravel needs, contact Ellingford Brothers, 307-789-1515. And for the Red Devils, it's going to be no freebies. The defense is definitely something I think the Red Devils are looking to improve, allowing over 50 points a game over the weekend. So this young group, I think, you're going to see them lock down and really play some tough defense. So no freebies is your key to the game for the Evanston Red Devils, brought to you by Ellingford Brothers. For all your cement, sand, and gravel needs, contact Ellingford Brothers in Evanston, 307-789-1515. When we come back, we'll get you set for the tip-off. 6 minutes away, you're tuned in to a First Bank of Wyoming presentation of Red Devil basketball, live on mylocalradio.com, KNYN, and the My Local Radio Sports Network.
Water testing, water development, community enhancement grants, and seedling trees, education programs, and specialty workshops helping to preserve agriculture and natural resources in Uintah County. Uintah County Conservation District is here to serve you. Visit our website today at uintahcountycd.com.
Red Devil pride runs deep with the team at Callis Automotive. Today's students are tomorrow's leaders. You'll always find quality products at fair prices at Callis Automotive. We're proud to serve our customers, our community, and our Evanston Red Devils. Stop in today. Callis Automotive, your local Napa dealer.
Get a degree or certification. Earn your high school GED. Get job skills. Become CPR certified. Or use our free 3D printers and tools. These are just a few of the opportunities available at Uintah BOCES #1. Call 307-789-5742 to learn more.
Early mornings, tired muscles, pride, and grit. At Varsity Inc., we know how much work goes into building competitive teams. We work hard providing the gear you need to celebrate the teams you love. Be your athlete's biggest fan in apparel from Varsity Inc. Come in today, 926 Main Street, Evanston.
Helpful, friendly, and knowledgeable, the staff at Cazins Ace Hardware is ready to assist with any home improvement project. Cazins Ace Hardware, the helpful place, has expanded their store and inventory to meet your every need. Next time you're updating, painting, or maintaining your home, or you're in need of small engine repair on your lawnmower, chainsaw, or snowblower, visit Cazins Ace Hardware at 800 Front Street in Evanston.
And we are 3 minutes, 40 seconds away from the start to this one. So we'll introduce you to your 2023 Evanston Lady Red Devils, brought to you by Varsity Inc. Get all the great gifts for that Red Devil superfan in your life at Varsity Inc. in downtown Evanston, right there on Main Street. Here are your 2023 Evanston Lady Red Devils.
My name is Ryan Debenham. I am a senior and I play post.
My name is JC Bardsley. I'm a senior and I'm a shooting guard.
I'm Eden Dia. I'm a senior and I'm a post.
Emmy Fessler, a sophomore and a guard.
Hi, I'm Kiernan Simmons. I'm a junior and I'm a post.
I'm Georgia Steinke. I'm a sophomore and I'm a guard.
I'm Oxy Cervantes. I'm a sophomore and I play guard.
I'm Braylon Morrison. I'm a sophomore. I'm a guard.
Hi, I'm Evie Stahl. I'm a sophomore and I'm a post.
Hi, I'm Kylan Blea. I'm a sophomore and I'm a post.
Hi, I'm Chesney Mackey. I'm a sophomore and I'm a guard.
I'm Sierra Barnes. I'm a sophomore and I play guard.
I'm Dannon Kohler. I'm a sophomore and I'm a guard.
Hi, my name is Anley West. I'm a freshman and I am a post.
I'm Emma Lonsley. I'm a sophomore and I play point guard.
I'm Madison Brown. I'm a sophomore and I play guard.
I'm Cassie Barker. I'm a freshman and a post.
I'm Violet Cook. I'm a freshman and I play guard.
Year 23-24, Evanston Lady Red Devils, presented by Varsity Inc. Varsity Inc., we're on your team as we get set for the first quarter. Starting in about 1 minute and 54 seconds, we'll have a national anthem here, as this is the opening game here at Lincoln Middle School, as we get our Heritage Auto of Evanston scoreboard ready to go. And that concludes our pregame show, brought to you by Cazins Ace and Furanture. Ace is a place with a helpful hardware folks as the teams go to their benches. Evanston in their Road Reds white numerals, with Evanston across the chest with that pitchfork E making up the E in Evanston. Rawlins, white uniforms, red numerals with that red Bronc logo at the back and the center of the kit. Evanston, of course, coached by first-year head coach for the girls, Roy Barker, and for Rawlins, they're coached by Danielle Christ, as we will go radio silent and turn it over for our national anthem.
Classic basketball tournament. Please stand as you are able, remove cover, and join us in our national anthem. Now, ladies and gentlemen.
And now we get ready for the starting lineups. We'll start with the Evanston Red Devils, of course, coached by Roy Barker, excuse me. Red uniforms, white numerals. Number 2, Emma Alonzwe, the sophomore, getting another start. Sophomore number 4, Maddie Brown. A senior number 10, J.C. Bardsley, leads the team with 12 points per game thus far. Senior 31, Ryan Debenham, and Kiernan Simmons, the junior, wraps up the starting 5 for Coach Roy Barker. For the Rawlins Outlaws, white uniforms, red numerals, number 2, 5'7" junior, Kennedy O'Melia. She led the team last year with 7.9 points per game. Number 4, junior Cassidy O'Melia, 5'6" junior. Junior number 10, Zoe Davidson, 5'7". Number 25, Shanna Shield, the 5'4" senior. And number 13, Carson France, 6' sophomore, coming out for Coach Daniel Christ. And of course, that is your starting lineups. Brought to you by Varsity Inc. Varsity Inc., we're on your team, and we are ready to get started here in Lincoln Middle School. 8 minutes on the Heritage Auto of Evanston scoreboard, and we get ready to get started. Evanston on the right side, Rawlins on the left. It'll be Simmons versus Davidson for the tip-off, and it is won by Rawlins. Kennedy O'Melia now flicks it over to Cassidy O'Melia, now on the left wing, holding back towards the top. And right now, a lot of pace being pushed by Rawlins. Bounce pass inside the lane, picked away by Evanston's Emma Lonsway. Brown takes it forward for the Red Devils, and right now, no pressure being experienced by the defensive end of the Red Devils. Near side 3 from Lonsway off the base iron, pulled in on the rebound by Cassidy O'Melia. Drives from one end to the other, goes to the right side of the paint. Giro steps into the lane and gets that one to fall. And we have our first bucket of the night, and it's 2-0 Rawlins on the Heritage Auto of Evanston scoreboard. Red Devils get called for a travel on the other end on offense, and with a 2-0 lead, Rawlins will get it back. Inbound play coming up at the baseline by Shania Shield. O'Melia, 7.9 points per game. We talked about it a lot last time. Passes towards the right side to Davidson. Back over to Shield for 3, in and out of the rim. Rebound by Rawlins. They're going to get another crack at it. Kicks it back to Cassidy O'Melia at the top. Finds Kennedy in the lane. Bounce pass, goes for the layup. Not going to happen. Rolls in and out. And the ball's down on the ground. Picked up finally by Emma Lonsway, who comes out of the scrum. Drives along the far sideline, now puts on the brakes. Gets it out to Brown. Foot inside the arc, shot from the near wing by Debenham is too strong, pulled in by the Outlaws. Rawlins goes into the lane, puts up the shot. That was Davidson, and she was trying to draw the foul. No contact given, ball over the baseline, last touch Rawlins. 6 minutes, 17 seconds remaining in the first, and it's 2-0 Outlaws on the Heritage Auto of Evanston scoreboard. Lonsway brings this one forward for the Red Devils. Bounce pass over to Simmons on the right side of the paint. Tried to find Bardsley, picked away by Shield. Going one end to the other, it's Rawlins again. This time it's Cassidy O'Melia. Tries the off-balance layup from the near side of the lane. That one's not going to go. Pulled in by the Red Devils. Debenham now back over to Lonsway at the top. Bardsley holds on the right side, being covered by Shield. Bounces it over to Brown, drives in the left part of the key, tries to put in the layup over the defense, but it's going to be too much. Walking up, Cassidy O'Melia puts a thumbs down to signify the play. Now gets it out towards the far wing to Davidson. 5:27 remaining in this first quarter. On the near side, it's France. Back out to the top to Shield. And now left side 3 is short from O'Melia, Kennedy O'Melia. They try to go to Cassidy O'Melia, but they get called for a travel right before the pass on the rebound. And now the Red Devils will get some help. Violet Cook making her varsity debut as Cassie Barker will come in as well. Simmons and Debenham will take a break, so it's Lonsway, Brown, Bardsley, Cook, and Barker. Bardsley on the right side now tries to drive towards the free throw line, gets it back out to Brown at the top. Bardsley holding it at the wing, passes to Barker on the far block, bad pass, tries to find Violet Cook, and that one goes out of play, and Coach Barker says we have to slow down. Here comes the Outlaws. Already setting up a great chance here inside the paint. Bad pass intended for Zoe Davidson on the near block. Goes over the near sideline, and the Red Devils will take back control. Inbound play coming up at the baseline, rather, at the near post under their own basket. Goes to Lonsway, and the Red Devils will get half-court offense here. Lonsway drives towards the near side, or far side of the paint. Cook, bounce line, baseline pass out to Brown. Lonsway at the top of the arc. Gets it back out to Cook on the far wing. Bardsley now takes a left-handed dribble, covered hard by Scheel. Bounces it over to Brown, tries to put it into the near side block, poked away, but taken back by Lonsway, and she's fouled. It's going to be a push on, looks like, Davidson. And that's her first foul, and the first foul against the first quarter. Brown now over to Bardsley, and a timeout called by Coach Roy Barker. We'll take it as well. You're tuned in to a First Bank of Wyoming presentation of Red Devil basketball live on mylocalradio.com, KNYN, and the My Local Radio Sports Network.
Freeway Tire offers a nationwide service protection plan that covers service parts and labor on select systems, keeping your vehicle on the road. Plus, it includes coverage for towing, lockout service, flat tire changing, fuel, oil, and water delivery service, and jump starts. Knowing that your vehicle is covered at over 50,000 dealer locations nationwide provides that peace of mind wherever you are. Get the details. Visit Freeway Tire and ask about the service protection plan. Freeway Tire, 217 Bear River Drive, Evanston.
Bardsley inbounds it to Cook, who gets it back to Bardsley. Pass to Barker on the far block, ripped away by the Outlaws. Brown to the scorer's table right after that turnover. And a travel called on Rawlins on the other end. Trying to get something going was Carson France, but the sophomore takes an extra step, and here comes Brown for Bardsley. So it's Maddie Brown, Emma Lonsway, Violet Cook, Cassie Barker, and Ryan Debenham. Lonsway across the center line, picked up by Davidson. Gets it over to Cook on the far wing. Bounce pass inside the paint, stolen away by Donna. One end to the other, trying to corral the ball, and it's Scheel who can't hold on to it. It's over the baseline. Still 2-0 with 3:42 left in the first. Rawlins lead on the Heritage Auto of Evanston scoreboard. Lonsway marches across the center line for Evanston. Cook on the right side, drives into the paint, puts the shot up, and it's off the mark on the layup. Brought in by Rawlins. Amelia, one end to the other, passes it over towards the left side. Davidson is up and good from the far point of the paint, and it's 4-0 Rawlins. Debenham called for a hold on the other end after a pass nearly intercepted there by Cassidy Amelia. As Simmons will come in, Barker will come out for the Red Devils. Inbound play coming up in front of her own bench for Shania Scheel for Rawlins. Kennedy Amelia, now goes towards the right side to Davidson. Cassidy Amelia on the far wing. Back out towards the baseline, it's Kennedy again. And with 3 minutes, 2 seconds remaining in the first, Red Devils trail by 4. Far wing three off the base iron from Rawlins, brought in by Brown for the Red Devils. Lonsway now from the near sideline to the center, lobs one up for Cook. Bounce pass inside to Simmons, and she's fouled. It's the second one against Rawlins. So two fouls for Rawlins, one for Evanston. It'll come against Cassidy Amelia. That's her first one of the game. Lonsway comes out, Bardsley comes in. Brown will trigger the inbound play on the near post under the Rawlins bucket, down by 4. Tries to bounce that one, and instead nowhere to go, so she just bounces it off of Amelia off of Davidson and back over the baseline. Now Bardsley will trigger the inbound play. Back over to Brown. Cook at the top. Moving the ball around the horn. Pass inside intended for Simmons, taken away by the Rawlins defense. Kennedy Amelia passes out towards the top to Shield. Now back to Cassidy at the top. Davidson in the far elbow. Now drives Kennedy, and the ball's ripped away by Madison Brown, and the Red Devils take it back with 2 minutes, 17 seconds left in the first. 4-0 on the Heritage Auto of Evanston scoreboard. Brown on the far wing. Gets it out to Bardsley at the top. Hands off back to Brown. Goes in towards the near side of the paint. And an offensive foul taken by Zoe Davidson. It's going to come against Brown as the second foul against the Red Devils. Inbound play coming up will be Cassidy Amelia. First foul, by the way, on Brown. As Amelia comes forward with Brown waiting for her. Pass it out towards the left side to Shield. Now pass inside to Davidson, near block, rings it and out, rebound by Kennedy Amelia, and she finishes it off. Kennedy Amelia. 6-0, Rawlins on the Heritage Auto of Evanston scoreboard. Here comes the pressure from the Outlaws. 97 seconds remaining in the first. Red Devils down by 6. Bardsley hands off to Brown. Bardsley holding on the right side. Drives in towards the right block, puts the layup up, tickles it off the glass and in, and the Red Devils are on the board. J.C. Bardsley makes it 6-2 on the Heritage Auto of Evanston scoreboard with 1:13 remaining in the first. Driving towards the right side, Cassidy Amelia, fall away hook shot, rebound by the Outlaws, missed on the second shot, taken back by Rawlins. Jump ball, possession arrow, pointing towards Evanston. Bardsley to inbound it. Cook comes out. Lonsway comes back in. So it's the original starting five. Debenham, Brown, Simmons, Bardsley, and Lonsway out there for Coach Barker. As she's fouled, and that's the third one coming up against the Outlaws. It comes against Davidson. It is her second personal one. An inbound play coming up for the Red Devils. Brown, jump shot from the elbow, no good, off of the back iron. 51 seconds left as the rebound pulled in by Amelia for Rawlins. Stolen by Lonsway. Puts up the floater shot off the base iron, pulled in by Amelia with 42 seconds left. Goes from one end to the other. Pass inside the lane, and she's pushed and fouled hard. It's going to come against Lonsway on the near side of the paint. As Cassie Barker will check in for Evanston. McKenna Smart for Rawlins. Debenham will take a well-deserved rest, and so too for Rawlins to Zoe Davidson. It's the second foul on the Red Devils, first one on Lonsway. Amelia to inbound it at the near post. Bounce pass over, left side of the paint is up and good from Smart, who comes off the bench and immediately contributes, getting the 6-point lead back for Rawlins. Barker on the far wing, back out to Brown at the top, thought about a three, instead goes to Bardsley. Pass to open Lonsway, near side three, got it! And Lonsway makes it a 3-point game with 15 points left, or seconds left in that quarter. Smart. Bad pass taken away by Lonsway, going one end to the other, looking for the finish, can't get it off the glass. Rebound by Rawlins. Now passes quickly, and that's going to be the end of the quarter. It's 8-5. Rawlins, you're tuned in to a First Bank of Wyoming presentation of Red Devil basketball, live on MyLocalRadio.com, KNYN, and the My Local Radio Sports Network.
With 25 years of successful industry experience, Mountain West Business Solutions looks forward to providing all of our customers with exceptional service, industry-leading tech.
Our community. We love it, we live it, we support it. Trona Valley is your local credit union, and we're proud to invest in relationships that go far beyond banking. We're proud to invest in the lives of our young members and their participation in sports. You're champions in our community, and we're here to support you all the way, on a court, on the field, or elsewhere. Together, let's develop lifelong, successful financial habits. You got this. We're here for you. Trona Valley, member NCUA, TronaValley.com.
The best trips away from home always come when you know you're among friends. This is Coulter Patterson, General Manager at the Come On In Hotel and Suites in Casper, Wyoming. I invite you to stay with us every time you're here. We've got the absolute best staff. Lots of our team members have been working together for years, and we feel like we're a happy family. I guarantee you'll feel that when you come stay with us. We're always glad that you choose the Come On In, and we'll do everything to make your stay comfortable and relaxing. The Come On In Hotel and Suites is the best place to stay because we have the best staff in Casper. Come on in today.
And we welcome you back to the Les Schwab Plains Tire broadcast booth. Elan, Olliff coming to you live from Lincoln Middle School. Right after the quarter gets started, Kennedy O'Melia fouled on the far block, and it's the first shooting foul of the game, and O'Melia will shoot 2. Rawlins leads 8-5 on the Heritage Auto of Evanston scoreboard. Update from the boys game right now. After 1, it is 7-5 Evanston over Farson right now. By the way, that foul comes against Debenham. It's the first one against the Red Devils. O'Melia misses the first one, and the second one is short. Rebound is brought in on the bounce by Smart. Straightaway 3, O'Melia got it.
O'Melia for 3.
11-5 on the Heritage Auto of Evanston scoreboard. Bardsley on the near wing. Pass is deflected away by Rawlins, and a wrestling match happening for the ball. Looked like, or a tug of war happening for the ball at the center line, finally picked up by Rawlins. O'Melia kicks it over towards Smart on the far corner, bounces it back inside to Shield. And right now, Rawlins doing a good job moving the ball around the outside. Evanston locking them out from anything inside as they'll pass it back over towards the right side. Bounce it out to Cassidy O'Melia. Another straightaway 3 off the mark, wide left. Rebound by the Red Devils. Brown brings it forward for Evanston. Passes over to Bardsley. Far wing 3 off the base iron. Pulled in on the bounce by Smart. O'Melia poked away by Lonsway from behind, and the Red Devils have possession. Lonsway bringing it from one end to the other. Now puts the brakes on in the wing. Brown charges into the lane. Good pass over the defense to Simmons, but she can't finish it off too hard. Rebound by Debenham, and she will. 11-7 on the Heritage Auto of Evanston scoreboard. Rawlins leading on this one. 6:13 left in the half. Bounce pass over towards France. And now, this time, Kennedy O'Melia, far wing 3, short, pulled in by Cassidy O'Melia. She dribbles back outside the arc. Kennedy thought about taking another one. She's fouled by Lonsway on a reach-in. And it's going to be the second foul on Evanston, the second foul on the sophomore Lonsway. Simmons, Bardsley, and Lonsway come out. Dannon Kohler, Eden Diot, and who else is coming in? Looks like Brown back in there. Anyway, on the far block, a foul committed against Davidson. It'll come against Diot. That's the third one against Evanston. With the new foul rules, 5 fouls in, Rawlins will be in the bonus for the rest of the quarter. Dribble towards the right side. Cassidy O'Melia flicks it back out towards the center. Kennedy O'Melia. Now pass inside, wide open. Inside the lane to finish it off was Carson France. And it's 13-7. Rawlins on the Heritage Auto of Evanston scoreboard. Bardsley on the far wing. Drives in towards the left block, takes the contact, tries to put the shot up. Ball is over the baseline. Nobody touched it, so Rawlins will indeed get it back. 5 minutes, 13 seconds remaining in this first half. Red Devils down by 6. Kennedy O'Melia comes forward over the center line. Bounces out towards the right, kicks it over towards Pacheco. Pass inside the right block, and she's blocked by Brown, and that's the 4th foul on Evanston. with 5 minutes remaining in the half. It'll come against Brown, and it's a shooting foul, so Shania Shield will shoot 2. Shield, the 5'4" senior. First one is up, and that is off the base iron. No good. So Shield, one of the 3 seniors on this Rawlins Outlaws team. And that one falls through. So Shield goes 1 for 2, and it is 14-7 on the Heritage Auto of Evanston scoreboard. Passes over to Bardsley. Evanston in transition, finds Simmons. Puts up the floater. Rebound by Diot. Can't get that one to go from the near block. Pulled in by Rawlins. 4 minutes, 49 seconds remaining in this second half, or second quarter rather. Red Devils down by a touchdown. Get it out towards the right side to France. Drives along the baseline, and she's called for a travel. So Rawlins will turn the ball over back to Evanston. And taking a well-deserved rest will be Carson France for the Rawlins Outlaws. Bounce it out to Bardsley. Near wing 3. Got it! Count the buckets. And Bardsley draws the foul on top of it. She'll get a chance for a rare 4-point play. It'll come against Amelia, Cassidy Amelia. Second foul of the game against her. So Bardsley with a chance here. Bardsley, 12 points per game this year. In the infant going. Shot is up and good. So Bardsley makes it a 3-point game as the Red Devils are starting to roar back a little bit. Pass over towards the top. On the far wing, it's Schedule. Now back towards the right side. Amelia. Pass inside the near block, and fouling is Dia. And with 4 minutes and 10 seconds, that'll send Sophia Pacheco to the free throw line. Pacheco, they don't have updated stats for Rawlins as Pacheco hits the first one. Makes it 15-11 on the Heritage Auto of Evanston scoreboard. Next one is up and in and out. Pulled in by Bardsley, rather. JC goes from one and the other. Gets it to Brown. Now passes back and forth between the two of them. Finds Simmons at the free throw line. Kohler, jump shot from the far elbow off the base iron. Pulled in by Amelia. That's Kennedy Amelia. Goes from one end to the other into the paint. Shoots over 3 Red Devils off the glass. Rebound is won and wrestled away by Brown. 3 minutes, 42 seconds. Red Devils down by 4 here in the half. Kohler on the far wing drives into the elbow, bounces it back out to Bardsley, and she loses control of the basketball. Kicks it back out to Cassidy Amelia. One end to the other, puts on the brakes, can't get it to go inside the paint. Ball is over the baseline. Last touch by Evanston on the rebound attempt, and the Red Devils will go on defense. Cassidy Amelia to inbound it for the Outlaws. Kicks it over towards the right side to Pacheco, the free throw line. Kennedy Amelia along the baseline, drives to the block, kicks it out to Cassidy Amelia. Near wing 3, got it.
Cassidy Amelia for 3.
So Cassidy Amelia makes it 18-11 on the Heritage Auto of Evanston scoreboard. Bardsley tries to pass inside to Devin. Check that, Brown tries to pass inside to Debenham, taken away by Pacheco. 2 minutes, 54 seconds remaining in the half. In the bonus is Rawlins, so Evanston has to be careful. They don't want to foul too much as Cassidy Amelia drives towards the far elbow, and a whistle. Timeout called by Coach Christ. We'll take it as well. Red Devils down 18-11 on the Heritage Auto of Evanston scoreboard. You're tuned in to a First Bank of Wyoming presentation of Red Devil basketball live on mylocalradio.com, KNYN, and the My Local Radio Sports Network.
Get back to feeling your best with Evanston Regional Hospital Physical Therapy. If you find yourself struggling with pain or limited mobility in your everyday life, your recovery starts here. With a personalized treatment plan just for you, our experienced physical therapists will help you every step of the way to reach your goals and get back to doing what you love. Call us today to schedule an appointment. Evanston Regional Hospital, helping you get your life back.
Two minutes, 36 seconds left on the Heritage Out of Evanston scoreboard here in the first half. Inbound play coming up for Rawlins. Gets it over towards the right side to Shield. Now back out to Cassidy O'Melia. Now pass inside. Cassidy O'Melia from the near block, and O'Melia getting things done for Rawlins here this morning. Bardsley takes it forward for Evanston. Kohler on the far wing. Now bounces it back out to Debenham at the top. Bardsley on the near wing. Draws a double team, triple team. Now goes to the free throw line. Passes it out to Kohler. Far wing three, short off the iron. Pulled in by the Outlaws. 2 minutes remaining in the first half. Our halftime show coming up will be brought to you by UNSA Eye and Vision, as driving into the block, getting the and one, is Kennedy O'Melia. It's a double-digit lead for the Outlaws, and the second foul against Kieran Simmons. Sierra Barnes to the scores table for Evanston, as O'Melia goes too hard off the back iron for the first one, and Barnes will come in for Brown. And now Dia comes in for Simmons. Oh, wait a second. Now they're all coming back. So Simmons goes back onto the court. Brown goes off back onto the court. So they're not going to let them come in at this time. So first shot missed by Kennedy O'Melia. Second shot drained. Now the subs can come in, as Brown will come off, and so too does Simmons. So it's Barnes, Bardsley, Debenham, Kohler, Diot, and Debenham. Barnes inbounds at the baseline at the near point. Near post, 1 minute, 52 seconds. Bardsley, one and the other, puts up the floater, says, I'll do it myself, and that's exactly what she does, willing this game to a 10-point game. Kicks it over towards the far side. Pacheco back out to O'Melia, and she finishes it off on the near wing. Near elbow, rather. Bardsley across the center line, gets it out to Kohler on the right. Takes one bounce and now passes it back out to Bardsley, and she's able to get it back after it goes over the line, tipped over. Far corner three from Debenham is short, pulled in by the Outlaws. 1 minute 15 remaining in this first half. O'Melia finds Kennedy O'Melia, and a bump by Kohler is going to send Cassidy O'Melia to the free throw line with 1 minute and 7 seconds left in the first half. We'll have our first half highlights on the UNSA Eye and Vision halftime show, and tell you about the rest of our broadcast schedule the rest of the week here at the Flaming Gorge Invite here in Green River. Cassidy O'Melia, first one, spins in and out. And now checking in will be Ali Schedule, S-K-I-E-D-G-E-L. Rebound by the Red Devils as both of them were missed. 1 minute, 1 second remaining. Kohler on the far side drives into the elbow, now kicks it back out to Debenham at the top. Pass is taken away by Rawlins, going one end to the other. Here comes O'Melia, Kennedy O'Melia, now passes to Cassidy. Back out to Kennedy on the baseline, pass inside the paint, nearly broken up by Diot. Kicks it back out for one shot, inside, 1 foot inside the arc by Shield, and she drains it. 27-13, Rawlins on the Heritage Auto of Evanston scoreboard. Debenham thought about a three, will take the three. Far, rebound by Kohler, puts up the shot over the defense, and Dia somehow wrestles that away. Shot is short, bounces it back out to Barnes to the elbow, and we've got an offensive foul against Barnes. It's coming against the Red Devils, and with 12.7, call it a control foul. 12.7 left on the Heritage Auto of Evanston scoreboard. They'll roll that one out to Amelia. Bardsley ran up, almost picked that up herself, but instead Cassie Amelia puts up the hook shot. Rebound by the Red Devils with 2 seconds left and 1 second left, and a late heave falls short from Bardsley, and that's the end of the first half. Rawlins leads it 27, Evanston 13 on the Heritage Auto of Evanston scoreboard. We'll be right back after this with our halftime show, brought to you by Uinta Eye and Vision, where our vision is to improve yours, on a First Bank of Wyoming presentation of Red Devil basketball, live on MyLocalRadio.com, KNYN, and the My Local Radio Sports Network.
At the Best Western Dunmar Inn, Evanston, we understand that breakfast matters. That's why every room reservation includes a full complimentary breakfast. Delicious, quality food prepared and served by an amazing staff. Start your day the right way with breakfast at the Legal Tender Restaurant inside the Best Western Dunmar Inn. Quality, delicious food and excellent service every time, because breakfast matters.
When participating in sports, there's always a lot to talk about performing at the top of your game. I'd like to expand on that and ask, how about performing at the top of your game in every part of your life? This is Dr. Todd Hoover with Hoover Chiropractic. I offer solutions to help improve all aspects of your game called life. Pain management, migraines, allergies, emotional release, nutritional supplements based on blood tests, and improved athletic performance. To help you perform at the top of your game every day, call today to schedule an appointment in Evanston or in Kemmer. Hoover Chiropractic, 307-789-0043.
We're off to the rodeo. My Local Rodeo is proud to bring you live streaming coverage of high school rodeo from Utah and Wyoming, as well as the Intermountain Icebreaker of the National High School Rodeo Association's Western Legacy Series in 2023 and 2024. If you're interested in becoming a broadcast sponsor and advertising your business to the most loyal group of viewers in the country, you won't find a better opportunity. Call us today to claim your spot, 307-789-8116. That's 307-789-8116. We're off to the rodeo.
Dad, did you know that the iris of your eye is more unique than your fingerprint?
Yes, I did. I learned that in optometry school. I'm Dr. Trent Clooney with Uinta Eye and Vision, where we understand that every eye is unique. We are dedicated to carrying on the tradition of great vision care in Evanston. Quality care like I received growing up here. I care about your individual and unique eye health. With over a decade of experience, I'm excited to return to Evanston and once again cheer on the Evanston Red Devils.
Call my dad at Uinta Eye and Vision to schedule an appointment. 307-789-3937.
Some breaking news from the boys' game as we get ready for our halftime show, brought to you by Uinta Eye and Vision, where our vision is to improve yours. Before we roll into our first half highlights, some breaking news for the boys' game. Evanston shuts out Farson in the second quarter. They're up 23-5 at the half. Going into our first half highlights on our Uinta Eye and Vision halftime show, Cassidy Amelia with a beautiful right block layup, and then Amelia sisters have been combining for definitely the lion's share of the points, as right now the Red Devils trail 27-13 at the half. Evanston finally got something going a little bit here. 3-point shot from Lonsway on the near corner definitely helped get them rolling in the right direction. But the Amelia sisters would not be stopped as you also see a lot of fight from the seniors, especially Ryan Debenham on Evanston. But Amelia's got it started, and then you had contributions from France. Bardsley for Evanston gets a 4-point play as she hits the free throw after being fouled on the 3-point shot. And then the Outlaws just started to pour it on, especially in that second quarter. But the bright spot for Evanston is definitely J.C. Bardsley, as she's been able to go on multiple moments for Evanston where she says, I'll finish it myself if I need to. So those are your first half highlights, brought to you by Uinta Eye and Vision, where our vision is to improve yours. We'll have more of the halftime show right after this. You're tuned in to a First Bank of Wyoming presentation of Red Devil basketball, live on mylocalradio.com, KNYN, and the My Local Radio Sports Network.
Explore Logan, Utah. We've got so much awesomeness, I don't know where to begin. Your hotel is only 10 minutes from the gorgeous National Forest for hiking and biking, birdwatching, and wildflower spying. Logan is Utah's heart of the arts, with more than 253 live professional performances this summer and free concerts every weekday. Catch the Garters Market and tons of festivals and fun. Head to Logan. You won't break the bank on less than a tank. ExploreLogan.com.
When you're looking for great deals on a vehicle, you'll find them at Rocky Mountain Yeti in Evanston. With 2 locations to serve you, let your adventure start here. Rocky Mountain Yeti in Evanston, legend driven.
Rawlins and the Red Devils here on day 1 of the Flaming Gorge Invites, as we are at our halftime show, brought to you by Uinta Eye and Vision, where our vision is to improve yours. In a doubleheader, we would have our Jake Major with the Bullock Agency Wyoming pregame coaches show for the boys game, but the boys right now are playing over at Green River High School against Farson. Lead 23-5 at the half. It was a 7-5 lead for Evanston at the end of the first quarter, and then they just turned up the intensity. Cohen Morrow has 11 points. He led the team their last game against Cheyenne South with 15. He's got 11 already, so good start for Rob Watsabaugh and the boys at the Flaming Gorge Invite. Evanston trailing 27-13 to Rawlins on the Heritage Auto of Evanston scoreboard. Right now, Kennedy and Cassidy Amelia definitely have been a big factor for the Rawlins Outlaws, but J.C. Bardsley has been the difference maker for Evanston as she got things going with the 3-ball earlier in the game, and then everybody else kind of started to slowly but surely join in, but Bardsley has kind of willed herself into making this as much of a game as possible, and you expect her to have a big second half. We're going to be right back after this. This concludes our Uinta Eye and Vision halftime show. We'll have third quarter action right after this. Uinta Eye and Vision, where our vision is to improve yours. You're tuned in to a First Bank of Wyoming presentation of Red Devil basketball, live on mylocalradio.com, KNYN, and the My Local Radio Sports Network.
Great signage is an important component to any successful business. It lets your customers know they have arrived at your doors, and it's a constant advertisement of who you are. When you install LED signage, you're taking it one step further. The ability to create color messages that move is an attention grabber. Plus, you can change the message whenever you would like. Make your business stand out with an LED sign from Rocky Mountain Sign, providing service, installation, and maintenance on all signage. Rocky Mountain Sign, licensed in Wyoming and Utah. Call today for a quote, 307-789-5202.
Dad, did you know that the iris of your eye is more unique than your fingerprint?
Yes, I did. I learned that in optometry school. I'm Dr. Trent Clooney with Uinta Eye and Vision, where we understand that every eye is unique. We are dedicated to carrying on the tradition of great vision care in Evanston. Quality care like I received growing up here. I care about your individual and unique eye health. With over a decade of experience, I'm excited to return to Evanston and once again cheer on the Evanston Red Devils.
Call my dad at Uinta Eye and Vision to schedule an appointment. 307-789-3937.
And we welcome you back to the Les Schwab Plains Tires broadcast booth. Third quarter action about to get started here at Lincoln Middle School in Green River. I'm Elan Olliff, and it's been my pleasure to, well, it is my pleasure, not been. It's my pleasure to bring you the action live from the Flaming Gorge Invite. Our schedule for the rest of the week, so because of the logistical challenges, we kind of had to pick and choose on some days, but I am happy to tell you we will have 2 boys games and 2 girls games, only missing 1 game of each of these teams at the Flaming Gorge Invite. For today, this is the only broadcast we have, is the boys are playing at this very moment against Farson Eden over at the Green River High School Gymnasium, where they lead 23-5 over there. And here, Evanston, this is their only game. So this is our only game of day 1 of the Flaming Gorge Invite. We'll be right back at it tomorrow at 9:40 a.m., I believe, is the scheduled start time. As we get back underway here, foul on Kennedy O'Melia to start things out against Brown. The Red Devils with an inbound play. Evanston girls will play the Pinedale Lady Wranglers tomorrow at 9:40 live from Lincoln Middle School. And then we'll have the boys taking on Thunder Basin at 4:20 p.m. on Friday. Then on Saturday, we'll close things down with Evanston versus Pinedale boys game live from Green River High School at 1 o'clock as Brown is fouled again on the far wing. So quick 2 fouls against Rawlins. This time it's Shields. This is her second foul. And we'll also have some bonus coverage for you on the My Local Radio Sports Network. We'll have the 3-point shootout in the dunk contest. Join myself and Anthony Colasuno for that one tomorrow night at around 8:45 p.m. Back to live action as Brown on the far wing. Open Lonsway on the wing. Now drives into the elbow, puts up the jump shot, misses that one. Rebound by the Outlaws. Cassidy O'Melia passes over to the far block. Shot is short. Rebound by Brown. And the Red Devils try to get something going. Lonsway called for a double dribble, and it'll go back to the Outlaws. Kennedy O'Melia, the 5'7" junior, to inbound it for the Red Devils. Goes to Cassidy O'Melia, passes it back out to Smart. Now pass inside the lane, picked away by Simmons. Ball's on the ground. We got a jump ball. Possession arrow pointed towards Rawlins. O'Melia to inbound it for the Outlaws. Now checking in, it will be Carson France. He'll bounce pass over to Davidson on the near side of the paint, puts up the layup, rebounded by Debenham, and she's hounded. Third foul on the Outlaws. It'll be the second one against Cassidy O'Melia. So Evanston might be working their way towards the line later on because it's 5 fouls for 3. Or per quarter, puts you at the bonus. Sorry. Debenham along the baseline. Bounces it out to Brown, and a jump ball. Possession arrow pointed at Evanston. Bardsley to inbound with 6 minutes, 36 seconds remaining in the third. Red Devils down 27-13 on the Heritage Auto of Evanston scoreboard. Brown gets called for a travel, and it'll turn over back to the Outlaws. Violet Cook to the scorer's table will come in for Madison Brown. She immediately takes a seat next to Coach Roy Barker, and he gets to coaching her up. O'Melia gets it over to France on the far wing, covered by Cook. Bounces it back out towards the top to Davidson. Cassidy O'Melia poked away by Lonsway, poked over the line, loses the basketball. Bardsley looking to finish it off, can't get it to go. Rebound is picked out of the sky by Skiesel, and now going along the near sideline, O'Melia bounces it back out to France. Bounce pass inside the lane, and the pass goes off of O'Melia, who makes a diving attempt at the baseline and does successfully bounce it off of Lonsway. And it'll be an inbound play under the Evanston bucket at the near post for Cassidy O'Melia. Pass over towards the right side to Pacheco. And now Kennedy O'Melia looking for the shot on the near side of the paint. And we got a jump ball. Possession arrow pointed towards the Outlaws. 27-13 on the Heritage Auto of Evanston scoreboard. 5 minutes, 50 seconds remaining in the third. Gets it over to Davidson on the near wing. Back out towards the top to O'Melia. Free throw line again for the Outlaws, and they're just going to distribute it back out. Back down out towards the top. Kennedy O'Melia drives into the left side free throw line extended. Davidson tries to go for a shot under the basket for the layup and fouled by Bardsley. That's the first one against J.C. Bardsley and the first one against Evanston in the quarter. Zoe Davidson, 5'7", junior, first one on the way, and that's good. And there's your first points of the second half. 28-13 on the Heritage Auto of Evanston scoreboard. And the next one is up and off the base iron and no good. Pulled in by the Red Devils. They still haven't updated the scoreboard here as Kohler goes along the far sideline, kicks it back out towards the top. Cook on the right wing. Bounce pass inside to Barker, and she's called for a travel at the near block, or far block rather. And an inbound play coming up for Rawlins. 28-13, they lead by 15 on the Heritage Auto of Evanston scoreboard. 5 minutes, 9 seconds. Bad pass stolen away by Violet Cook. Kicks it over to Barker, can't finish it off, and trying to get her own rebound was Cook. And going the other way, here comes the Outlaws. Leaves the ball behind her, and a timeout called by Coach Christ. 4:55 left in the third. Red Devils trail 28-13 on the Heritage Auto of Evanston scoreboard. You're tuned in to a First Bank of Wyoming presentation of Red Devil basketball live on mylocalradio.com, KNYN, and the My Local Radio Sports Network.
Out here, we've always worked remote. Here, stress usually refers to the pull on a rope. Where a stroll in the city is also a stroll in the great outdoors. Where work is a way of life. And life is good. Out here, the backyards are big, and the deals, they're even bigger. This is Southwestern Wyoming, and it's where you can get the biggest deals on a vehicle you want with plenty of hometown hospitality. Heritage Auto, your hometown dealer with the biggest deals.
4 minutes, 55 seconds left in the third quarter. Red Devils down by 15. Pass to France, puts up the shot over the defender and one. And Carson France makes it 30-13 on the Heritage Auto of Evanston scoreboard. Rawlins looking for their first win against Evanston in quite a while. 4 minutes, 47 seconds remaining in the third. Puts the shot up, and that's off the base iron. Rebound is a foul on the other end. That's the fourth one against Rawlins, and it comes against France, her first personal foul. Sierra Barnes inbound it for the Red Devils. It's Barnes, Kohler, Cook, Debenham, Barker. Barnes across the center line, picked up by Davidson, bounces back out to Cook on the wing. In between the circles, it's Barker on the right. Pass inside to Debenham, tries to go against the defense, can't get that shot to go. It's short against the rim, and the rebound goes over the baseline. Last touch, Evanston. Turnover back to the Outlaws. Amelia back towards the center, bounce pass inside to France, and fouled on the far block. That looked like it was Pacheco, and she'll shoot 2. Third foul against the Red Devils.
Debenham.
And the second one against Ryan Debenham. Shot is up, it rolls around, no good. 4 minutes, 16 seconds remaining in the third. And Pacheco drains the second one. And it's 31-13. Rawlins on the Heritage Auto of Evanston scoreboard. Lonsway brings this one forward. Now goes towards the right side of the lane. Picked up by Amelia, and here comes Rawlins again. Oh, Kennedy Amelia loses the basketball and lets it just kind of go over the baseline as it was poked away by Lonsway. Inbound play coming up on the far baseline. Back out towards the top. It's Davidson. Pass over towards the near wing, Amelia. Thought about a three, was Pacheco. Ripped away by Bardsley, but they called Pacheco for a travel before Bardsley could get going. So an inbound play coming up for the Red Devils. It'll be Cook to trigger it for Evanston. Bringing it forward, Lonsway. Drives in towards the left side of the paint, about 6 feet out, and it's a push by Davidson as Cook tried to track down before going over the center line. And that's the 5th foul on Rawlins, 3rd foul on Davidson, so Evanston will shoot free throws for the next 3 minutes and 37 seconds. Chance to kind of chip away at this lead if you're Evanston.
The bonus 2.
With the new National Federation of High Schools free throw rules, as Violet Cook hits her first free throw. It's now 5 fouls and a quarter, results in a double bonus for high school basketball now. Cook goes 1 for 2 as the second one bounces in and out. And they'll pass this one. Bad pass taken away by Violet Cook. Goes from one end to the other, looking to finish it off. Draws the foul, and she'll shoot 2. Dating back to 2007, Evanston and Rawlins has played 5 times. Evanston has been victorious every time. So, according to Max Preps, Rawlins looking for their first victory against the Red Devils since 2007 at the earliest, or at the latest, rather. First one by Cook in and out. 31-14 on the Heritage Auto of Evanston scoreboard. Cook hits that one in. It's a 16-point lead for Rawlins. Gets it out towards Amelia. Pass to the top of the lane. This time Bjork in for the Rawlins Outlaws. Pass off the block is short. Rebound is a foul against Rawlins, and it comes against Skyjel. It's her first, and it'll send Kiernan Simmons to the free throw line. Again, a chance for Evanston to kind of chip away at this lead as they're going to be shooting free throws for quite a while. Simmons puts the first one up and drains it, making it 31-16. Rawlins on the Heritage Auto of Evanston scoreboard. Simmons, this is her first free throws of the season. And she gets ready for the second one and goes 2 for 2. So Red Devils bring the gap down, 31-17. And now Evanston, the goal now is force Rawlins to foul as they're going to pass inside. Poked away by Violet Cook. Going from one end to the other. Now bounces it out to Bardsley. Looking to pass inside to Barker, and she's shoved, and she'll shoot 2. And it will come against France, her second personal. And now Barker with a chance to shoot 2. And she's short, but it rolls in. Timeout called by Danielle Christ. We'll be right back after this. Cassie Barker to shoot her second timeout when we come, or free throw when we come back after this. You're tuned in to a First Bank of Wyoming presentation of Red Devil basketball live on mylocalradio.com, KNYN, and the My Local Radio Sports Network.
Friends don't let friends drink bad coffee. Come visit For Pete's Sake for fresh-made coffee, an amazing menu of home-cooked meals, and great company. Visit For Pete's Sake on the corner of 9th and Main, downtown Evanston.
Red Devils starting a bit of a charge here. Down 13 points as right now the bonus is definitely in favor of the Red Devils as they have gotten a lot of their fouls and a lot of their points off of the free throw line. Barker will get ready to shoot. Update from the boys game, they lead 36-11 after 3, so Evanston boys looking to start the Flaming Gorge invite on the right foot. Barker will now get ready to shoot her second free throw. So it's the freshman, Cassie Barker. Puts it up and spins it in and out. Rebound by O'Melia. Over the center line, now gets it back towards the center. Kennedy O'Melia along the near sideline, and she's fouled. And it comes against Cassie Barker. Cassidy O'Melia to inbound it. Gets it out towards the center to Bjork. Bounce pass to Kennedy O'Melia. On the block, France in the corner thought about a shot instead. They'll just move the ball around. 2 minutes, 35 seconds left in the third. Red Devils down 31-18. Ball's down on the ground. We got a jump ball. Possession arrow pointing to the team in red.
Possession arrow to the Red Devils.
Cook to inbound it for the Red Devils. Debenham checks back into the game. And so does Lonsway. So it's Cook, Lonsway, Brown, Debenham, Barker. Full coach Roy Barker. Brown on the left side goes into the elbow. Gets called for a travel. She took a jump to try to set up a shot and then lifted her foot. Gonna have to have a short memory now as Coach Barker immediately barks out the defensive instructions. Evanston putting on some pressure as they will force a bad pass, but rescued by McKenna Smart for Rawlins. Pass is picked away. There goes Cassie Barker, one end to the other, looking to finish it and draws the foul.
Foul on Kennedy O'Melia.
Will come against Kennedy O'Melia.
Barker at the line, shooting 2.
Her third foul of the game. And now Barker will shoot 2. She went 1 for 2 earlier in the game. And was 1 for 4 coming into today. First one is short. And she'll get to shoot 1 more. Barker puts up the shot, splashes that one through, and it's 31-19 on the Heritage Auto of Evanston scoreboard. 2 minutes remaining in the third, so still plenty of time to climb your way out if you're Evanston, especially with the intensity and defense they've seen. Near wing 3, good! From Shield makes it 34-19 on the Heritage Auto of Evanston scoreboard. Rawlins needed that one. Lonsway across the center line, gets it out to Cook. Puts up a 3 herself on the near side. It bounces, rolls. Pulled in by Debenham. She'll put up the shot over the defense and draw 2. It's the third foul against Carson France, the 6-foot sophomore, the tallest person on this Rawlins team. Debenham, first shot is up, and it's short. Bardsley back into the game as France will come out, and Schedule will come in. And for the Red Devils, it'll be Bardsley in, Barker out. Debenham shoots the second one, rolls around and drops it, and it's a 14-point lead. 92 seconds remaining in the third. Pass out towards Kennedy O'Melia. Kennedy and Cassidy going back and forth. Get it over the timeline. Pass it over towards the right side. Drives into the right block. Right side free throw line extended. Jumper is off the board. Rebounded by Cassidy O'Melia. And the rebound is a jump ball. Possession arrow will stay with Rawlins, but a good job by Bardsley to box out to get to that ball first. Cassidy O'Melia just was able to get there and go down to the ground with her to get it. O'Melia inbounds it to Smart on the far wing. Back to Cassidy O'Melia, bobbles the ball, gets it back out to Kennedy at the top. Schedule. And now Evanston putting on some full defense here in the half court. Kennedy thought about a three at the top instead, puts up the shot, blocked by Debenham, and she gets the rebound, and they're going to call that a jump ball. Evanston will get it. 49.7 seconds remaining in the third quarter. Red Devils down by 14. Rawlins, according to Max Preps, in the 5 times the Lady Outlaws, bad pass taken away by the Outlaws. And the 4 times the Lady Outlaws and the Lady Red Devils have played, 5 times they've played, Evanston's won all 5, dating back to 2007. Travel on Rawlins on the other end. And a 14-point lead with 31.1 seconds left in the third quarter. Timeout called by Coach Roy Barker. We'll take it as well. You're tuned in to a First Bank of Wyoming presentation of Red Devil basketball, live on mylocalradio.com, KNYN, and the My Local Radio Sports Network.
Friends don't let friends drink bad coffee. Come visit For Pete's Sake for fresh-made coffee, an amazing menu of home-cooked meals, and great company. Visit For Pete's Sake on the corner of 9th and Main, downtown Evanston.
And we welcome you back to the Les Schwab Plains Tires broadcast booth. Rawlins leads Evanston 34-20 on the Heritage Auto of Evanston scoreboard. Evanston will get the ball back with about 31 seconds left in the third quarter, as the foul game has really come into effect for Evanston as they've been able to chip away at the free throw line. Still have a ways to go, but with this being the late stages of the third quarter, there is enough time to keep that 5-game winning streak against Rawlins and extend it to 6. Rawlins, though, looking for their first win against Evanston, according to Max Preps, since at the earliest, or latest, 2007. No, earliest, sorry. Pass to Lonsway for Evanston, 29 seconds left. Lonsway takes it one to the other, bounces it out to Cook in the elbow, and she's pushed. Cook will shoot 2 with 24.2 seconds remaining. It'll come against Cassidy O'Melia, and that is her third foul. So each of the O'Melia's in a little bit of foul trouble, and that would be a big weapon off the board for Coach Daniel Christ, as Violet Cook, the sophomore, hits the first one. Bardsley comes out, Cassie Barker comes in. Now Amelia comes out, Cassidy O'Melia comes out, and McKenna Smart comes in. Cook with a chance to hit this second one and make it a 12-point game. And that one rims in and out. Pulled in by O'Melia. Kennedy O'Melia, only one on the court, gets it out to Davidson. Pass intended for France, goes over the baseline, deflected out by Evanston with 17.1 seconds remaining in the third. Brown to inbound it for Evanston. Or check that, no. Kennedy O'Melia will inbound it for Rawlins. 17.5 seconds to play. Pass intercepted by Barker. She's done it again. Barker looking for the pretty finish, and she'll get it this time. Red Devils cut the gap to 10. Or to 11, rather. A shot right at the buzzer will fall short, and the Red Devils will go to the break. It's 34-23 Rawlins on the Heritage Auto of Evanston scoreboard with the fourth quarter coming right up. You're tuned in to a First Bank of Wyoming presentation of Red Devil basketball live on mylocalradio.com, KNYN, and the My Local Radio Sports Network.
Distracted driving is dangerous, but some people just can't seem to help themselves. There's the steering wheel propper, the sneak-a-peeker, the fast roller, the nightlighter. And it's not long until they become the fender benderer, the got-a-ticketer, the veering off the road, the driver who kills someone. Enough with the phones already. Just put them down.
What is Uinta BOCES #1? It's your community college to pursue your degree or certificate. It's high school equivalency. It's CPR and other workforce training. It's cooking and computer classes. It's 3D printers, vinyl cutters, and other free tools. We're many different things to many different people, meeting the education needs of the place we call home. So what is Uinta BOCES #1? That's for you to decide. Come see us today and let us help you make your educational dreams come true.
Fourth quarter action getting started here. Red Devils down by 11 on the Heritage Auto of Evanston scoreboard. Rawlins with the basketball in the white, Evanston on defense in red. Kennedy O'Melia goes to Cassidy O'Melia, and she's fouled by Lonsway. She's got to bump the shoulder a little bit, and that'll be the first one against Evanston, the second one against Emma Lonsway. Cassidy O'Melia to inbound it with 7:46 left. 7:46 left in the fourth quarter. Cassidy O'Melia at the top. Goes Kennedy, pass to Davidson in the near corner. Good movement around the arc for the Outlaws. Trying to drive in is Davidson. She's too long. Rebound by Rawlins, and they get it back multiple times before finally J.C. Bardsley pulls it in, and a foul is called on Rawlins. It's going to come against Davidson on a grab. It's her fourth one. Brown to inbound it for Evanston. Lonsway across the center. Gets it out to Bardsley on the near wing. Looking for Debenham in the elbow, drives along baseline, flicks it out to Lonsway for three. Just long, pulled in by O'Melia. Davidson tries to go one end to the other, and she's hacked in the paint by Bardsley. Second foul on Evanston. Check that, it's going to come against Maddie Brown. Third foul for her. Cassidy O'Melia to inbound it. Gets it back out to Shield. Straightaway three from O'Melia. Pulled in on the bounce by Simmons, and Evanston's taking it the other way. Down by 11. Brown goes back to Lonsway. Bardsley passes inside to Simmons on the block. Puts the shot up short. Rebound by the Outlaws. 6 minutes, 40 seconds to play. O'Melia. Cassidy O'Melia into the near elbow. Now decides to go back out with it. Right side three is off the rim by Shield. And now back for Rawlins as they'll get a second chance. Pass in the lane, broken up by Simmons, taken away and finished by Bardsley. Flicks it back out to Debenham on the near wing. Back out towards the top to Bardsley. Lonsway. Far corner, thought about a three, instead goes back to Simmons. Pass inside the lane, intercepted by Kennedy O'Melia. Cassidy O'Melia, the point guard, brings it forward for the Outlaws as the pass intended for Schedel is deflected over the far sideline by Simmons of Evanston. Inbound play coming up for the Outlaws. It'll be taken by Shield. 5:52 left in the fourth. Pass out towards the top, poked away by Barker, and that goes over the far sideline, and it'll be an inbound play coming up for Rawlins again. 5 minutes, 50 seconds remain in the fourth quarter. Shield inbound it on the wrong side of the timeline. Evanston putting on some pressure. Cassidy O'Melia on the near sideline, goes into the elbow. Double team, tried to pass it off of Lonsway, and it was taken right back by her. And now the ball's loose, and we got a jump ball. Possession arrow pointed towards Rawlins. O'Melia to inbound it at the far post. Flicks it back out to France. Shield at the free throw line extended. Finds Kennedy O'Melia. Shot from the near block is long, and a foul on the rebound by France for Rawlins. And that is the second foul against the Outlaws in the quarter. Fourth one against France. Lonsway across the center line for Evanston. Pass is intercepted by Kennedy O'Melia. Goes from one end to the other, and she is fouled by Lonsway. She used some hustle to get there. She gets called for the blocking foul. It's her fourth one, and the third one against Evanston. Lonsway and Simmons come out. Brown and Debenham re-enter the game. On the left near corner, Davidson covered by Barker. Drives to the left block, puts the shot up too long. Rebound by Rawlins, shot off the mark, and now the Red Devils with it on the bounce. 5:08 left in the fourth. Down by 11, you're going to have to make a play. Bad pass taken away by O'Melia. One end to the other, Davidson looking to finish it off. Can't get it, pulled in by Cassie Barker, and she's called for a travel on the rebound, and it'll go back to Rawlins. Shield inbound it. Gets it over to Kennedy O'Melia. Straight away three, well shortened over the baseline by Pacheco. And the Red Devils will be able to get an inbound play with 4:50 left in the fourth. Down by 11, have to make a move if you're Evanston now. Full court pressure put on by Rawlins. Bardsley versus O'Melia. She distributes back to Brown, who goes back to Bardsley across the line. Passes it back out to Cook. Loses the basketball temporarily, down on the ground. Timeout called by Coach Roy Barker. We'll be right back after this. You're tuned in to a First Bank of Wyoming presentation of Red Devil basketball live on MyLocalRadio.com, KNYN, and the My Local Radio Sports Network.
Precision, the quality, condition, or fact of being exact and accurate.
Precision is important. Scoring the next point, making the perfect shot, getting the best score. And when you think of your dentist, you want precision to be the first word that comes to mind. That's why patients are so pleased with Dr. McKay Frankum. He provides precision family dentistry at reasonable prices to every patient. Dr. McKay Frankum, call today for an appointment.
Call Dr. McKay Frankum at 789-8910.
Cook to inbound it for the Red Devils. Bounces it back out to Debenham, inside to Cook at the near block, loses the basketball, down on the ground. Going to get it is Barker, and she's called for a travel. Inbound play coming up at the near post for Rawlins. 4:29 left in the game. Red Devils down by 11. Pass is going to be a travel on Shields. She kind of launched it up like she was going to pass it and then brought it back down because she made contact with Barker, and now she gets called with the travel. Red Devil with the basketball. Brown at the top, goes back to Bardsley, near wing three. Yes! Red Devils cut the gap down to single digits thanks to the three by J.C. Bardsley. Left block, drawing the foul is, looked like Shield. Debenham tried to take the charge, but she didn't get there in time, and that's the 4th one against the Red Devils, 3rd one against Debenham. But Evanston has brought the gap down to 8. First one from Shield, front iron glass, no good. Lonsway, Kohler, and Simmons in for Cook, Debenham, and Brown. Shield hits the second free throw, and it's a 9-point lead for the Red Devils. Bardsley. Pass is poked away by O'Melia, but tracked down by Lonsway. Long pass, looking for Kohler, taken away by Shield. And now back towards the right side, O'Melia. Distributes back out. Cassidy O'Melia at the top, covered by Lonsway. Dribbles along the near paint, and it's poked away by Simmons. She bats it around a little bit, and the jump ball is called. Possession arrow to Evanston. Bardsley passes over to Kohler, and going over the top is Davidson. And that is her 5th foul in the 3rd one against Rawlins in the quarter. Davidson fouls out of the game, and now Evanston will go Lonsway. Back over to Bardsley, into the elbow, draws the double team. Still with the dribble on her knees, gets it back out to Lonsway. Over to Bardsley. Near wing 3 again, that one short. Rebound is brought in by Lonsway, tries to roll it back out, ball is loose, and it's picked up by O'Melia. 5 minutes, 23 seconds remaining in the 4th. Kennedy and Cassidy O'Melia going back and forth. Shield drives into the paint. Cut off by a triple team, ripped away by Bardsley. Passes it ahead to Lonsway. Goes to the right block, looking to finish it off the balance. Rebound by Barker. She gets it and is fouled on the shot. She'll shoot 2, and it'll come against Shield. That's her 3rd foul, and the 4th one against the Outlaws. Cassidy Barker to shoot 2. 25% free throw shooter coming into today. First one is up, and it is good. Update from the boys game. Final, Evanston 49, Farson Eden 20. Or Farson, 20. So they will open up with a win, and Barker goes 2 for 2, bringing it down to 7 with 3:05 left in the 4th. O'Melia now passes out towards the elbow, and now they'll pass back out towards the top. Cassidy O'Melia with a quick pass over towards the right corner to Smart. Now back to Kennedy O'Melia. Shield on the far wing, 2 minutes, 47 seconds. Rawlins going to try to kill as much clock as they can here. Gets it back out towards the top. O'Melia into the line, and a hold called on Lonsway. It's the 5th one on Evanston. And Kennedy O'Melia will shoot 2. 5th one on Evanston, so double bonus the rest of the way for the Outlaws.
Kennedy O'Melia at the line for the 2-shot bonus.
Bardsley to the scorer's table, and she'll come in for Lonsway, as Lonsway has fouled out of the game. First shot is hard off the back iron. So they can't get it back out to a 9-point lead. The best they can do now is 8, and that rattles in and out. Rebound is going to be a jump ball. Possession arrow pointed to Rawlins. Good job there by Simmons to kind of get there and force that to happen, as Cassidy O'Melia will inbound for the Outlaws. Gets it out towards the top, bounces it back out to Cassidy O'Melia, covered by Bardsley. Back towards the top, O'Melia again. Takes one dribble, now flicks it back to Cassidy O'Melia. 2 minutes, 22 seconds remaining in the 4th. Dribbles towards the right side, gets a screen, and then back towards the top, flicks it over, Long jump shot for 2. Spins in and out. Rebound by Kennedy O'Melia. That's no good. Tries to get her own rebound back, and it's a foul on Evanston, and Kennedy O'Melia will shoot 2. Comes against Debenham. That is her 4th, I believe.
Kennedy O'Melia back to the line, shooting 2.
As O'Melia will shoot 2. First one is up, and it is good. So gets the lead back out to 8. Substitutions coming in for Evanston, and that one hits as well. So it's a 9-point lead. So for the Red Devils, it's Kohler, Brown, Debenham, Barker, and Cook. Cook dribbles along the near sideline. Pass intended for Barker, and the ball's on the ground. Going to go for it. It's a jump ball, and possession arrow pointed to Evanston.
Red Devil possession.
1 minute, 53 seconds left in the 4th. Inbound play coming up on the far sideline for Kohler to trigger it. Gets it over to Cook at the top. Dribbles towards the far wing, and a travel called on Evanston. 1 minute 49 remaining in this 4th quarter. Back over towards the center, and on the left side, it's Shield. O'Melia. Kennedy O'Melia goes to Cassidy on the right side, holding it, retreating back towards the center line. 1 minute 35 remaining in this one. Red Devils down by 9. Right side 3 from Shield is no good. Rebound by Pacheco, and she'll finish it from the near block. 39-28, Rawlins on the Heritage Auto of Evanston scoreboard. Cook towards the right side, bounces it back out to Brown, passes over to Kohler, looking for room at the top in the center circle. Brown called timeout by Coach Roy Barker. 69 seconds remaining. We'll be right back with the finish. It's Rawlins 39, Evanston 28. You're tuned in to a First Bank of Wyoming presentation of Red Devil basketball live on MyLocalRadio.com, KNYN, and the My Local Radio Sports Network.
Ready is committed to providing superior services to our customers by requiring individual accountability for excellence in quality, safety, and dependability. We are a growing company that is currently hiring across Wyoming, Colorado, Texas, Nevada, Idaho, and elsewhere. Our valued team members receive competitive wages, full benefits, and weekly pay. Interested in joining our team? Visit ReadyUSA.com. We are ready.
Rawlins 39, Evanston 28. Rawlins 39, Evanston 28 on the Heritage Auto of Evanston scoreboard. As we get ready to get going with the 4th quarter here. 5 fouls for Evanston, so Rawlins is in the bonus for the rest of the game. 1 minute 9 remaining, and 4 fouls for Rawlins. Evanston will inbound the ball in front of their own bench. Bardsley back into the game, so it's J.C. Bardsley, Cassie Barker, Violet Cook, Madison Brown, and Ryan Debenham. Cook in between the center circles, double team, bounces it back out to Bardsley. 1 minute 3. They need something big here if you're going to try to work your way in. Cook, far wing 3, short or too long. Rebound is over the baseline. Last touched by Rawlins. Bardsley to inbound it at the far post under the Rawlins bucket. Cassie Barker comes out. Kieran Simmons comes in for the final 56 seconds. Bardsley goes to Debenham. Quickly over to Cook. Finds Brown at the top. Bardsley open, near wing 3. Yes, ma'am. And now it's an 8-point game with 43 seconds left. Back over towards Shield. She drives into the block. Now back towards the center. Now Evanston's wanting an intentional foul. They're going to get it. 32.5 seconds left, and that will send Kennedy O'Melia to the free throw line.
Cook.
Comes against Violet Cook. It's her first one.
O'Melia at the line, shooting 2.
First one from O'Melia. Good. 9-point lead for Rawlins with 32.5 seconds remaining. And the next one banks off and in, and a 10-point lead for the Outlaws. Full court pressure put on by Rawlins. Brown flicks it over to Debenham, draws a triple team. Back out to Bardsley at the top. Cook with 23 seconds left goes into the elbow, and she's fouled, and that's the 5th foul on Rawlins. And it comes against Kennedy O'Melia. That's her 4th foul, and Violet Cook to shoot 2. Immediately, Evanston sends Dannon Kohler and Cassie Barker to the scores table as Cook hits the first one, making it 41-32 on the Heritage Auto of Evanston scoreboard. Cook, this is her first varsity game of her career, and she has definitely made an impact. Puts the shot up, and that one's off the back iron. Pulled in by Cook. She's going to try to draw it again, and she will. So Cook back to the line. See who they assess the personal foul to. It's against Kennedy O'Melia, and she's fouled out of the game with 18 seconds left. So a chance to make this a single-digit game with 18 seconds left as Shield comes in for Rawlins. First one from Cook. Off the front iron, the glass, and falls to the right. Red Devils down by 11 with 18.8 seconds remaining. Cook puts the shot up, and it's good. Check that. It's actually down by 8 now with 18.8 seconds remaining. They're going to be looking to intentional foul, and they do. There goes Bardsley with the intentional foul. And now J.C. Bardsley gets her second. And now Kennedy O'Melia, Cassidy O'Melia will shoot 2. Trying to extend this lead to 10 as she's hard off the front. 15.5 seconds remaining. Kohler now checks out of the game. Debenham checks in, so it's Barker, Cook, Debenham, Bardsley, and Brown. 0 for 2. And Barker is fouled. She'll shoot 2. Cassidy O'Melia picks up her 4th foul. She went 0 for 2 from the line, and now Cassie Barker back to the free throw line with a chance to make this a 5-point game. As right now it's a 7-point lead, or 8-point lead, so it'd be a 6-point lead rather. First one from Barker. Rolls in. 7-point lead, and now Kohler comes out. Debenham comes in. Or sorry, reverse that. Debenham out, Kohler in. Barker, second shot. Off the back iron, rebound is loose. Brought in by Barker, and she'll put up the shot off the glass. Rebound by Bardsley on the right wing. 5 seconds left. Pass to Barker, taken back by Bjork for Rawlins, and that's going to do it. Your final score, it's Rawlins 41, Evanston 34 on the Heritage Auto of Evanston scoreboard. We'll be right back after this with our postgame show. You're tuned in to a First Bank of Wyoming presentation of Red Devil basketball, live on mylocalradio.com, KNYN, and the My Local Radio Sports Network.
Risk takers, adventure seekers, optimists, authentic people with the fire in their belly and greatness in their hearts. You'll find them here, in a place where the spirit of the cowboy lives and thrives.
I am a cowboy.
I am a cowboy. Soy vaquera. The world needs more cowboys.
Here at our clean energy facility in Evanston, we take great pride in fabricating and manufacturing equipment to make the carbon-free transportation mission possible. The diversity of the operation leads to a need for a variety of skill sets at the facility. Here in Evanston, we perform TIG welding, MIG welding, small pipe and tube bending, laser cutting, control panel fabrication, assembly of pressure-containing equipment, and valve repairs. Natural gas-fueled vehicles make business sense. Clean Energy, 1600 Union Drive, Evanston.
Fast, fresh, delicious. 3 words that describe your experience every time you enjoy a delicious meal with Jimmy John's. Utilizing the freshest ingredients, home-baked bread, and professional sandwich building skills, the team at Jimmy John's always delivers a mouth-watering sandwich to satisfy any hunger. Jimmy John's. Freaky fast, freaky fresh. Visit any of our locations today in Evanston, Rock Springs, Sheridan, and Gillette.
And we welcome you back to the Les Schwab Plains Tires broadcast booth. Time for a Jimmy John's Freaky Fast Recap, brought to you by Jimmy John's on 113 Front Street in Evanston, where fast and fresh meat. Rawlins got out to a 6-0 start thanks to the O'Melia sisters. And then Evanston finally got something going thanks to their lead scorer, J.C. Bardsley, as she was definitely a factor for the Red Devils tonight. Emma Lonsway definitely one who was able to get something going for Evanston as well. In the second quarter, Rawlins exploded for quite a few points as they had a pretty decent-sized lead over Evanston. But in the third quarter, Evanston began to fight back, but come up just short. Free throw shooting by the Red Devils in the second half specifically is what helped Evanston kind of get to where they needed to be, as Rawlins very early in that third quarter took a lot of fouls and put Evanston at the line early in the third. And then you add Violet Cook, Cassie Barker, those two specifically combined to hit some free throws and make this a single-digit game. Evanston would continue to battle back, but come up just short. Your final score, it's Evanston 34, Rawlins 41. You're tuned in to a First Bank of Wyoming presentation. When we come back, we'll have our Dr. McKay Franklin Precision Play of the Game, brought to you by Dr. McKay Franklin Precision Dentistry. For precision dentistry for the whole family, call 307-789-8910 for your appointment today. When we come back, we'll have it. You're tuned in to a First Bank of Wyoming presentation of Red Devil basketball live on MyLocalRadio.com, KNYN, and the My Local Radio Sports Network.
The perfect mix of different ingredients can create the most delicious creation. Successful people have the ability to bring many different individuals together who work, collaborate, show kindness, use problem-solving skills, and include each individual's talents and gifts to create new inventions, compose beautiful music, and find ways to make the world a better place. At Uintah County School District No. 1, we work together every day to promote student success. Uintah County School District No. 1, Pathway to Excellence.
Using the old-fashioned country tradition of barn building, Martin Sheds uses the time-honored construction techniques handed down from generation to generation. For quality, care, and attention to detail, contact Martin Sheds at 307-679-8187 to get a quote today.
Precision, the quality, condition, or fact of being exact and accurate.
Precision is important. Scoring the next point, making the perfect shot, getting the best score. And when you think of your dentist, you want precision to be the first word that comes to mind. That's why patients are so pleased with Dr. McKay Frankum. He provides precision family dentistry at reasonable prices to every patient. Dr. McKay Frankum, call today for an appointment.
Call Dr. McKay Frankum at 789-8910.
And we welcome you back to the Les Schwab Plains Tires broadcast booth. Time for our Dr. McKay Frankum Precision Play of the Game, brought to you by Dr. McKay Frankum Precision Dentistry for the whole family. Call 307-789-8910 for your appointment today. And for our play of the game, we take you back to the third quarter. For Rawlins, 17 and a half seconds to play. Pass intercepted by Barker. Cassie Barker gets a great steal and goes from one end to the other and finishes it off. So Cassie Barker in the third quarter, getting our Dr. McKay Frankham precision play of the game. Let's look at it one more time on our Clean Energy instant replay. Third quarter, Red Devils down by 8. Great steal by Barker. Goes to the near block, tickles it off the layup, and puts it into the twine. So freshman Cassie Barker gets our Dr. McKay Frankham precision play of the game, brought to you by Dr. McKay Frankham Precision Dentistry for the whole family. Call 307-789-8910 for your appointment today. When we come back, we will have our Pepsi player of the game, brought to you by Western Wyoming Beverages. Everything's better with Pepsi. You're tuned into a First Bank of Wyoming presentation of Red Devil basketball live on mylocalradio.com, KNYN, and the My Local Radio Sports Network.
In the past, when you needed a crown, it took multiple appointments and a mouthful of goop to create a mold of your teeth. Those days are gone. Bear River Dental has equipment that gets your crown done in one appointment.
So this is the scanner for our same-day crowns, and as you can see, we go through, we scan it, and then we're able to design exactly what your crown's going to look like, and then we send that to the mill, and it's going to cut it out. It's going to look just like it's shown on the screen.
The same-day crown machine builds your new crown for a perfect fit. Same-day crowns are one of the many services offered at Bear River Dental in Evanston. Call today to schedule an appointment.
Western Wyoming Beverages has been proudly owned and operated in Wyoming for over 50 years, providing reliable service, friendly staff, and the nation's top beverage products, including Pepsi. We always strive to be the premier business partner for our customers. Western Wyoming Beverages services Rock Springs, Green River, Jackson, Evanston, Kemmer, Pinedale, Wamsutter, Big Piney, Mountain View, and Lyman. Go Red Devils!
And we welcome you back to the Les Schwab Plains Tires broadcast booth on a First Bank of Wyoming presentation of Red Devil basketball live on mylocalradio.com, KNYN, and the My Local Radio Sports Network. Getting ready to introduce our player of the game, brought to you by Western Wyoming Beverages. Pepsi player of the game, brought to you by Western Wyoming Beverages. Everything is better with a Pepsi. And who was better tonight? Well, it seems like a bit of a cop-out, but how can you not give it to J.C. Bardsley? She was absolutely phenomenal for the Evanston Red Devils here today as we take you to some of the highlights from today's game. Bardsley hitting big three-pointers, setting up Evanston, doing a great job defensively as well. So J.C. Bardsley gets our Pepsi player of the game, brought to you by Western Wyoming Beverages. Everything's better with Pepsi. And that's going to do it for our broadcast today, live from Green River's Lincoln Middle School. A big thank you to our producer back at the studio. Of course, that is Mr. Sean Hando. He's also our webmaster. Our other producer is Colton Bagley. Our executive producer and owner is the legendary Val Cook. Our sales manager, Matt Petrie. Our office manager, the queen of My Local Radio, Miss Kayleen Anderson. Our sales associates, Miss Sarah Pay, Julie Burley, and welcoming back to the fold, the legendary AJ Lamb. On behalf of the rest of the staff of My Local Radio Sports, we have Voice of the Valley, Mr. Anthony Colasuno. Voice of the Jackson Bronx, Mr. Jake Nichols. Voice of the Rich Rebels in Utah, Mr. Aaron Pulling. Voice of the Preston Indians in Idaho, Mr. Dan Hubbard. And, of course, voice of the Westside Pirates in Idaho, Mr. Cody Olson. I'm Elan Olliff, and we'll see you next time the ball flies, which will be right here on mylocalradio.com, KNYN, and the My Local Radio Sports Network, when we have more Evanston Red Devil basketball tomorrow, live from the Flaming Gorge Classic here at Lincoln Middle School. We'll kick off our doubleheader tomorrow at 9:40 a.m. with a 9:10 pregame show when the ladies take on Pinedale, and then we'll be back on the air at 3:50 p.m. when the boys take on Thunder Basin. Your final score tonight, it's Rawlins 41, Evanston 34 on the Heritage Auto of Evanston scoreboard. Thank you guys so much. We'll see you then. Take care.
The proceeding has been the own production of MyLocalRadio.com and Cook Brothers Broadcasting, LLC. No portion of which may be used or rebroadcast without the express written consent of Cook Brothers Broadcasting, LLC. Thank you for joining us for this sports presentation on MyLocalRadio.com.